Good afternoon, my name's Trevor Willoughby and I take great delight in introducing you to another legal practice that we've just listed. The practice, which is located in Beechworth, is a sole practice which was established in 2006, although the principal had been in two legal partnerships in the town before, since 1989, so in effect he's been there for the best part of 25 years. The current practice is in High Street, and they also have a branch office in Yakadanda, where he attends 2 afternoons per week on a Tuesday and a Friday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. The main office, which is on the first floor, is owned by the principal's wife, who leases the business section for $300 a week, plus access to the storage shed where all the files are stored. There are a couple of options available regarding the premises for the purchaser. You can go through and just take on the current lease on the upper floor, and also there is a 3-bedroom residence down below, and if you require that then you can lease that as well. You could relocate, especially if you're looking to maybe move it to one of the other major towns in the area and operate from there. Or you could purchase the building. So there's three options there for you. It's a busy country practice, concentrating primarily on property transactions, wills and estates. They currently hold 2,623 on the client document register list for wills and titles. They do some general work, which is a little bit of commercial, some family and some litigation. The staffing involved is there's 2 full-time secretaries and there's 1 part-time secretary doing 15 hours a week. With regard to the Yakadanda office, there is a deed of agreement in place which commenced on the 20th of December 2013, whereby the subtenant, i.e. this particular practice, shall have 5 options periods of 1 year each, so you're not tying yourself in, after the expiry of the first 12-month term. Which will be later in September. The rental is $90 per week and there's no GST. On the financial information, the net revenue for 2014, net revenue being after some trading loss, in other words some bad debts, was $252,280, and in 2013 the net revenue was $270,403. The financial benefit to the current principal for 2014 was $108,792, and as you're probably aware now, that's a combination of profit, salary paid, super, and any other costs that are not relative to the operation of the legal practice. In 2013, the financial benefit was just over $96,000. They had 295 active files for 2013-14, and they've been pretty consistent with that. One of the questions that's asked on any business that's being sold is, why is the vendor selling? In this particular case, unfortunately, it's a matter of ill health, although he's getting close to retirement age. But in saying that, it certainly hasn't restricted him from doing what he does well, and that's that being a very capable lawyer. So there's no fear that there'll be a short transition. He's going to be there to be able to help. Now the next question really is, what's the future potential of the particular business? For a starter, it's got a very sound base. The sale price for the business is $75,000. It's located in a prosperous and growing tourist town of Beechworth. It's in easy commuting distance to the major rural centres of Albury, Wodonga and Wangaratta. There's major road, rail and airport availability. There's some major economic developments taking place, including the expansion of the council buildings, the housing subdivision, and major developments within the historic Hayday Hills La Trobe University complex. Now I know you're going to have plenty of further questions on this, but at the end of the video you'll see my contact details, and I'm quite happy to answer any questions you do have. Just a little bit about Beechworth itself. It's been built upon the splendour of the early gold rush days. Beechworth is recognised as Australia's finest historic gold mining town. This is where you can truly unwind for a few days of indulgence, discover their alfresco cafes dotted along historic streetscapes, or experience the taste of fine dining at excellent restaurants with world-class wine lists, most of them from that area, I would think. If shopping is your preferred way to unwind, their specialty shops and gourmet local produce add to the street's ambience. Home to many talented artists and artisans from around the world, the town is brimming with galleries, antiques, fine arts and ceramics. If you're feeling a little bit more adventurous and have the inclination for a bit of active activity, cycling, bushwalking, mountain bike riding, gold panning, scenic drives and walks, swimming, fishing and golf are just some of the options available. Plus you've also got access to a very good legal practice to give you advice. I look forward to talking to you further, should you have further interest.
For further details, contact Trevor Willoughby on 0438 553 542.